it's your girl Siobhan Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. The camera has 0 bars, no bars. So I just want to come up here and give y'all a little introduction and then put the camera on a charger. But also it's October 7th, 11/12. I actually just got off the phone with my study partner an hour ago. We just did our statistics exam, part 1 and 2. Well, part 1 was the multiple choice. We finished that. That automatically just goes in, and then we're gonna upload part 2 of the exam tomorrow. I won't. She didn't. My partner didn't want to do it right now because she was tired, so she went to sleep. And tomorrow at 11, when I get to my internship, I'll text her and let her know I'm submitting it. And then later on Friday, or maybe Thursday or Friday, whichever one she feels best for her, we're going to do week 7 homework. We have to sign in on the IBM SPSS thing and do the calculations like that. So we're going to sign in and do all of that together, and then, answer the questions and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we don't have, this is the same person that I had my Saturday class with. So we don't have Saturday class no more. So we'll be doing that together. But I just wanted to come up here and let y'all know what was up. Y'all like to see my hair? Honestly, I might go back in with another round of color to see if this is going to turn out darker or lighter. Or I'm going to just wait and keep that color and then wait until November 4th or November 5th next month and just use the rest of that color. No. I'm going to have to get another. I'm going to get a lighter blonde this time. The next time around. The luminous blonde, because I used. Hey, y'all. So I'm back from internship, from campus. It's a little warm out, but it's also chilly. But I got the 2 sweaters because it's fall. But I got some goodies. 1 second. Okay. Set that up. Okay. So I got some little bites. Oh. Today was Fried Chicken Wednesday. So this is chicken, leftover chicken, mac and cheese, and greens. I don't know what this is. It's like some Jacko hydration amplified packets. Macaroni and cheese. I got some sparkling water. Can't wait to try this. I asked for Pepsi. So I have another protein shake for tomorrow, my breakfast. I got 6 of these. Got some beef ravioli. Some mustard. That's gonna go right in the cabinet. I got some Vienna sausages, 2 of them. Well, no, that's 1. Oh, I got 4. Got some Vienna sausages. More string beans. I don't need any more canned foods. I got this. Can't wait to eat this. Fluffy stuffed watermelon. Cotton candy. Can't wait to eat that. Got some chicken, premium white chicken. It's fully cooked. So, got some more mustard. Another can, so that's 2. Oh. I like these. Oh. I need some more of these. I like these. More mac and cheese. I should have took this out in the kitchen. But I got some spaghetti and meatball ravioli. Some more of these. I'm gonna go put this under the bed. One second. this. Peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. Got some more of these little bites. Some more canned vegetables. What I'm gonna do is put that stuff back in here and take it into the kitchen. So, yeah. But, moral of the story is, today, I absolutely did not get to turn in my part 2 of my statistics exam. I was not able to do that, so I don't want this to fall and rip. So, and I'm gonna use that bag as a garbage. I'm not sure if I want to eat what I have left over that I made last night for dinner. I made chicken, potatoes, and corn. I don't know if I want to eat that. But somebody gotta eat it. But yeah, that's what I got today. I'm getting too much stuff tomorrow, so I can't wait to see what I got tomorrow. Alright. Peace out. I was like asleep for 2 hours. I just kept sitting here, I kept yawning, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a nap because I keep yawning and it's pissing me off. So I fell asleep. Like, I was sleeping so hard, I was drooling, y'all. I don't ever drool. I was like looking around, and then I'm like, nah, I need to get comfortable. Took my robe off, laid back down, and woke back up at like 7:40. And I'm still tired. I submitted my my exam at like 6 o'clock. I'm about to eat some more food because I'm still hungry. I ate the rest of that food I made last night. I'm trying to think if I want to eat. Nah, I don't want to cook nothing. I'm going to just eat what I had from lunch. The leftover chicken, mac and cheese, and the rest of them collard greens. Use motherfucking fingers, and I ain't getting up to get a fork. And then I'm going to watch some shows. I'm going to read like 3 more chapters in this book. Yeah. And I really don't have nothing to do. You see? That means I'm not done sleeping. I'm not done with the sleeping. I only had a little bit of soda today. So that's good. And then I drinking this ain't got no taste. Like, it's just regular flavored sparkling natural mineral water. 0 calorie, like nothing. It don't taste like nothing. And if I'm gonna drink some sparkling water, at least make it flavored. The only flavor of sparkling water that I did not like was the daggone peach one. You see that? The middle of my head and here, blonde, like orange blonde. All right, open the find something to do. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just sitting here watching Blue Bloods, but it's like October 8th, and I'm actually like realizing in a couple months, me ever going to school will be over. Like, this is my last run of packing my stuff getting a bus ticket to go back to school, to going to classes, to packing up my suitcase to go home for the holidays. Like, I'm just reminiscing about the first time I ever did that. Wow. Because it's like, it's Coppin, then it's Bowie, then it's University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and then it's Morgan. Then you got Towson. And there's so many schools in Maryland and a lot of people from New York. I didn't even know a lot of people from New York even come to school in Maryland. But it's like my first time ever going away from school and then going home for the holidays, Thanksgiving. And then I never used to catch the bus that leave in the morning time when it was day out. No. When I knew I was leaving, I would leave. I would catch what you call it? I used to catch the 2 something in the morning or 3 something in the morning bus to make it to New York by 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't know what made me even reminisce about that type of thing. It was worse when I went to school in Buffalo because sometimes the buses didn't come on time. So if I was supposed to be on a bus at 4 o'clock p.m. or 5 o'clock p.m., I ain't end up getting on the bus until 3 hours later. So imagine sitting at that bus stop and then there's no charger ports. And then you keep calling your mother to make sure that she knows you at the bus stop, texting her, your phone dying, and then the bus comes and then y'all gotta sit there for like an extra 45 minutes and stuff like that because every 3 hours or 4, they gotta make a stop and switch bus drivers and then being on a bus for like 7 hours. Like, what? I think when I was on the bus coming home from Baltimore to New York at like 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, it was like a storm outside. Like, it's so ironic that when I'm getting ready to go home, there would be like a storm. And one of the highways was shut down. I don't remember if it was me when I was in Buffalo or if I was in Baltimore, but I'm going to assume it was Baltimore because it's like 3 hours and a half away from New York. It's not that far. And I was taking Greyhound all the time. This was before I knew anything about the Chinese bus. Chinese bus is $35 and the Chinese bus be flying. I like it better taking the Chinese bus because it's not too much people on the bus. You got a seat to yourself. It's quiet sometimes. Like, yeah, they let you up in the city. Like, come on. I need to now, I just realized I gotta start. So that means when I go home for Thanksgiving, I gotta pack my suitcase heavy because I gotta take stuff home. Because I know when it's time for school to end in May, because graduation is May 22nd, nobody's gonna have a car that's gonna be able to help us pack my stuff up and just drive it all the way home on graduation day. Nobody's gonna do that. So I need to start taking stuff home. Damn, and it's not even like my mother didn't bring a big enough suitcase, because remember, my mother she came here to go meet up with some friends to do like a meet and greet. So if I feared my mother would have came, shit, my mother could come and then we go home for Thanksgiving together. Cause she'll bring a suitcase and fill it up with some stuff, and I take my suitcase and fill it up with some stuff. Sound like a plan to me. Oof. Goodness gracious. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like my hair just started growing out mad quick already. But I don't know what made me sit here and think of that. Like, I remember when it was like, all right, if you checked out, you can leave. Okay, cool. Packed my stuff with a bag. Had my book bag and my bag with my computer in the bag. Uber called. I'm coming home. Waiting at Greyhound to get on the bus. Like, literally. The bus will probably leave at 12, and I'll be getting to the Greyhound station like 10 o'clock, maybe 11 even. I was not waiting. But sometimes I do wish, instead of us having a call a Uber, they should have the shuttles available to take us to the bus stop. Less money college students have to pay, especially if if the work study system don't pay us on time. So now we gotta stay an extra day. Like I never even waited an extra day for me to go home. If they say you can check out October 3rd, I was going on the 2nd, going into the 3rd. If I was able to do check out at 10 p.m. on October 2nd, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Like that's what happened at one time during the pandemic. It was, yeah, it was spring 21. I was in the car with somebody. They tested positive for COVID. Mind you, that day when we got back to the dorms, I was packing up my stuff to go home that next morning to have all my stuff in storage, all of it. They was gonna help me put my stuff in storage and stuff like that. No. Because they had COVID and nobody was coming to pick me up in the car isolated, and I was about to get on the bus with other people, I had to stay an extra 3 or 4 days in a room to make sure it get tested every single day to make sure I didn't have COVID. I'm like, y'all, I don't have COVID. I do not have it. Like I know my body, and I do not get sick. Like I might get a runny nose. It might look like allergies, watery eyes, runny nose, scratchy throat. That's allergies. I do not get sick. Like I do not. But because of that person, somebody else had COVID and gave it to that person, but I didn't get it. I only went with them for them to go get tested. And then they got their results when we got back. Like, we wasn't even in the car for that long. We was in the car, we went to a flea market, we got back in the car, they went to go get tested, then we came back to campus, got the fuck out, and that was it. Like I was not in the car that much for the germs to be passing on to me. And I was downstairs in the room to isolate with a whole bunch of water bugs and spiders. Like I was sitting, there was like a little couch chair. Let's just say the couch chair looked like that. Like it would be like a rectangle. I'm telling you, I had my comforter. I ain't even put my bare ass on that thing. Had a pillow, had a comforter. I put the comforter on the thing. I had another cover, like a throw cover. Throw cover was on top of the comforter, on my legs, some socks. And then I left it in a thing where it was cold in there so the air could regulate. Because if it's hot, I don't know. If the room is hot, do the sickness goes away in cold air or hot air? I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. My TV had just broke. So the RD gave me her TV. She had Hulu and everything. Gave me the remote. Watching the TV was on the floor in front of the thing. This was a time where they was bringing food to the door. They'll knock on the door, bring the food. I'll pick it up, go sit down, eat my food, and then put the garbage out the door so they can come get it. Test me, negative, 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 negative. As soon as it was the last day for me to get out of that room, I went upstairs straight away, got in the shower, because it was a whole bunch of spiders and stuff in the bathroom and stuff like that. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So as soon as I got back to my original room, got in the shower. That was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, or maybe 10 at night. No, I think it was because I went in there at like 1 or 2 something in the morning. I had to check out like 1, 2 something in the morning the last day. Got in the shower. Everybody was already packing their stuff and moving out, and I was like, I'll be usually one of the first ones to leave. So it was kind of crazy. But got in the shower, put my stuff, went down to the got in the shower. All the clothes that I needed, I put it in the washing machine. Took everything off the bed, put it in the washing machine, because whenever it's time for me to go, I make sure I don't have nothing that's dirty. Nothing that's dirty. Washing machine, then I pack it away, put it in garbage bags, and then got the cart, put everything in there, call the Uber, let's go to the thing, put my stuff in there, and that was it. It was it. I was out of there. I don't even play like that. I could have been home. Like I promise y'all, I would have been home. So this happened around May 3rd. Checkout was like May 3rd, May 5th. May 5th. I was in that room for May 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, a whole week. I had to be in there for a whole week. I had to be in there for a whole week. I was sick. I was so mad. I was crying and everything. I was on the phone with my mother, crying till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I finally sat down and went to sleep. Mind you, there was a spider web on the other side of the couch. And now every day I'm looking for that spider to make sure it didn't go nowhere. I'm just emailing like, can I go home? Can I go home? Like, I'm not sick. If it's saying negative 3 days straight while I'm in here, I can leave? No. But yeah. Just, I don't know what prompted me to remember these things and get into my feelings about this would be the last time ever. Like, when it's time for me to go home for the Christmas break and then come back and start the last semester as a grad student in January, because I really only need 2 classes, but I have to have 3 classes in order to live on campus, so I'll be taking 3 classes. I think I'll be taking a class that's in person and 2 classes online. It's fun for me. I can't wait to take grad pictures. I don't know, y'all. Let me look crazy. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Good morning, beautiful people. The time is 9:36, Thursday, October 9th. I'm gonna go stand in the light. Put my hair in this ponytail. I'm gonna show y'all the fit. Hold on. Hold on. It's really cold. Like, it's for real fall. Like, my mentor got me this sweater. I'm never turning down a sweater. It's cold out, and it's a nice little turtleneck action. Got some corduroy pants on and stuff. I put some leggings on under my pants with some long socks so my ankles and my legs could be cold. I have on this bodysuit, and it's giving me a wedgie. Like, it's giving me a wedgie. I'm gonna put on my sneakers. I wish I had like my fur boots, but I left those home, so I'm pissed. But yeah, this is what I look like. I'm about to go put my sneakers on and sit on my bed. Oh, I need to go drink my protein shake and then put my sneakers on and sit on my bed. I had to look deep in the vault for these. My 2 suitcases is over there. And I wonder if they have a Primark somewhere here in Maryland, because I need to go shop for some more pants. My pants is high waters. Yeah. It's Calvin Klein. Body oh my. All right, let me go. I'm playing around. I want to get some perm rods so I can do those curls. And you want to know what the crazy thing is? The only time I really do things is Wednesdays and Thursdays when I go to my internship. Well, my internship is Monday through Friday. But Monday, Tuesday, Friday, I do my internship remote because I do paperwork and stuff, emails, and those things. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I get to the really nitty gritty. But one of my clients, we've been working on her certification exam. Like, we've been trying to get her to study so that she can take the exam to get her certification to work with the kids. And yesterday she passed her exam. It was 50 questions. She got an 86 out of 100. She only got 7 wrong, and I'm so proud of her. So now all we have to do is set her up with her DOORS counselor and have her, well, my mentor wants to get her to do another certification. So we're going to look into that. If she don't do another certification, now she at least has one. And when we get her set up with her divorce counselor can find her a part-time job, maybe like 10 hours a week. Yeah, 10 hours a week. And she can get like a para, somebody who is girl with her to work, and she can do everything by herself, but like assist her, like when it comes to doing, like putting her time in, assist her to put her time in, clocking out, you know, when it's time for her to go to lunch, go with her to lunch, you know, things like that. So I'm very excited. So hopefully by December we are able to find something for her. And yeah, we're gonna have her in a daycare, because that's the best thing for her. She can read to the kids and stuff, you know, help them nap time, clean up, you know, things of that nature. So yeah. All right, it's time for me to go so I can get myself together and go sit downstairs for the shuttle to come. Okay, so hey y'all, the time right now is 6:06. My phone is on 14%. I'm probably gonna make some dinner. Oh, I went to the store and I got some Polynesian sauce. I haven't had this in that long. It's been a long time since I had this in Chick-fil-A. And whenever I was eating Chick-fil-A, I would get the spicy chicken deluxe with some Polynesian sauce. Cock it. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, it's mad good. And then I also got this. Now this is not the kind I usually get, but this be making my stomach hurt. But I'm gonna eat it little by little. And then I also got now this is not the kind I eat, but that look like it's about to be jalapenos. Stomach finna be hurting. My mother always keep telling me, stop eating that, you're gonna get an ulcer. So let's go in the kitchen and make some dinner. I usually like to set my bed up. So when I get in, I got my computer, my iPad, and 2 of my shows dropped. The morning show and a new episode of the morning show and a new episode of Reasonable Doubt. So the computer is ready, iPad, snacks. Charger. All right, let's go to the kitchen. And it's mad cold in here. Goodness gracious. That's light on. I'm gonna have to call maintenance to fix this light because it be flickering. And then I gotta wash these dishes. These nuts, fruit jars. Let me get a paper towel. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna make this, and then I got some chicken. Oh, and I'm gonna make some broccoli. So damn. It's these type of noodles. Are these like kid size? Whatever. So that's on. And then we're gonna put the broccoli back there. One second. Some broccoli florets. Hold on. Let me spray. I need my spoon. Trying to think. Do I want to use the bowl? No, I'm not gonna use the bowl. Put the chicken. Well, maybe. Let's see. Take my cup in the room because I got me a Coke. A big old bottle of Coke. Well, not really a big old bottle, but the cheese. You see the light flickering? Yeah. I'm probably gonna use the bowl. These little freaking gnats is pissing me off. I need to throw this in the garbage because who's eating this? I don't really eat these. I eat the donuts that have like all the different powders. I mean all the different donuts, the chocolate powdered ones, cinnamon powdered ones, and then these are in there, but nah. But if I had to choose, I wouldn't eat these at all. Like no type of donuts because I'm not really a donut eating type of person. Maybe when I was younger, but today, no. Only if I'm bored, I'll eat them. Let's see. Did anybody post on YouTube? Nobody posts anything. I don't know what it is, but I love you. I love you. I don't know what you do, but oh, baby. Baby. I don't know what you do, but you drive me so crazy. I should have put my glasses on. Okay, right down. Ooh, what's that? I really want to get into my life, but they not like you. Guys, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna come back when everything is finished. Okay, so this is what it look like. Mac and cheese, broccoli, and then 2 wings. That's it. Okay, so y'all, I just had a thought. I'm about to go put some more dye on top of this and sit it in there for like an hour and then rinse it off to see how the color come out. I'm finna go do that. See, I just be playing in my head. Because why would I want to do something like that? Also, I just finished watching the newest episode of The Morning Show. Y'all, if y'all have not watched The Morning Show, please go watch it. It's on like season... I can't even tell you. Season 4. Corey just told Celine, who's the now CEO of UBN, that Stella is having an affair with her husband. But even still, Stella, you're working for her. Why would you be having an affair? Why would you be sleeping with her husband? Like, let's start there. Like, that's crazy within itself. Why would you want to risk your job? Because one, she could always forgive her husband. But you're out of a job. And then, if you want to go work somewhere else, she can, I don't know if blacklist is the right word, but she can block you from working anywhere else. And then they be like, well, why did you leave? Why did you get fired? Because unless they're going to be like, well, you either I fire you or you resign. But then if you resign from a big company like that, wouldn't you have to tell why you resigned? Unless you was with Miles, you was already with Miles, and then Miles lied to you and then married her. First of all, that shit should have been cut off. Like, if that was the case and he lied to you and he went and married her, you should have been cut that shit off. Unless they have an episode where they show how Miles and Stella even got together in the first place. But there's no way around it. Why would you ever still be sleeping with the husband of the person you work for? Stupid. And then, like, Corey, he wasn't trying to say anything, but it's like Stella was away at a conference. So if Stella was there, Stella would have made the deal happen with no pushback or no questions asked, being that she wasn't there. Child, look, I'm gonna be back. Maybe I should set the camera up so y'all could see me applying the dye. Or do I just want to do that in the mirror in the bathroom? I mean, I could set this up in the mirror in the bathroom and stuff, but I don't want to splash dye on my camera. You know what, like the dye like to stain, especially a door. She likes to stain. So, decisions. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So I just parted my hair. Do you see how, like, it look like an ombre blonde into the... I'm just gonna do the whole hair. I was gonna do half, like how I did it the other day.
but I'm just gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna use this whole thing, and mind you, I mixed this magenta with sienna brown, so that's what I'm just gonna do. And the camera is on 1 battery, so trying to empty the whole bottle. Don't be like me, go to a professional. Because like I said, I mixed 2 colors and I poured it back into that bottle. Like I swirled it around. Don't even know if the color is, well, you can see my hair is gonna be like a kind of like purplish, magenta type color. And then I have to go rinse it out in the kitchen sink because it's like metal, so that can come out easily opposed to the sink, which is white. That's why I'm trying not to like get it everywhere. You see how my hair was like straight. My mother had straightened it and flat ironed it, and then curled right back up into its form. And just make sure there's no more. So now I feel like my hair is gonna be all one color opposed to it being 2 different colors, which was cool, but yeah, just experimenting. Gotta make sure the edges and all of that is one color. Cause my edges was like blonde and you couldn't really tell if it had edges or not. Now that is one thing I don't like. Not being able to tell if I have edges or not. Alright, now I'm finished. Okay, that's done. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. This is how the hair look. It's all one color. I like that. And then when November comes back around and the new growth come in, because it's gonna be a lot of new growth, I'm gonna do the blonde again, and this time the roots and stuff is gonna be blonde, and then the ends will be a different color, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna buy no dye to put on top of it. We're gonna leave it at that because I'm trying to achieve the Khalees look. The roots one way and the ends another. And I could have just left my hair the way it was the first time around, where I put the Dark and Lovely dye in it. See, now we know better. And again, do not be like me and do this by yourself. I mean, if you do it by yourself and you like the way your hair turned out, that's cool. But if you want to go get your hair done by a professional, do that too. Yeah, so I'm going to blow my hair out, and that'll be that. But, yeah.